Welcome, everybody, to another Rev Talk. We are going to have another reading from Kim, which is actually going to awaken you if you listen to it. It has much to say, and it's very, very important to listen to it and feel it. Take it away, Reverend Kim.
Okay, so I got this from a note from the universe from tut.com, and I always get these in my emails every morning. So this one really hit me. So it says, have you heard about the bewitching hour? Actually, it's top secret, so I'll whisper. Every single morning, ever since time began, before the sun even rises, the drums start beating, the choirs start singing, the energy starts rising, and every single soul who has ever lived scurries around the plane of manifestation as a chanting begins and gets louder and louder and goes faster and faster until a feverish pitch is reached and the skies part with a clap of thunder, revealing billions upon billions of the most beautiful angels you have ever seen. Flying down from the heavens, some with wings outstretched, others with wings pointed back, darting, diving, banking, and rolling, some so fast they're only a blur, while others seem to float by as if catching what remains of a midsummer night's breeze. Every one of them a reflection of the greatest, the loveliest, and the highest I've ever imagined. Every one of them a messenger of hope and peace and joy, healers and teachers, comforters and creators, and every one of them about to greet a brand new day in time and space with a morning yawn, sleepy eyes, and the power to rock the world. This is the bewitching hour. Shh. And if you listen real hard, you can still hear the drums. Hosanna in the highest, the universe. P.S. Nice inverted triple axle Galactica this morning. Seems like yesterday when you were still somersaulting the whole way, doesn't it?
You know what it makes it, what it automatically or just made me wonder. You always say, where do you go when you die? What happens to your soul? And to me, I can picture all the souls in the universe coming together and joining in this chant. And that creates more and more positive and energies that are just uplifting what we want to see in this world, where we on earth are trying to project this, to enlighten people, to raise vibrations. They are already there and doing it every morning in unison. And it's awesome because how many generations and how many, eons and galaxies and everything are coming together at the beginning. And it's wonderful. It's a really wonderful thought.
Well, I love it because when you said what happens when we die, for me, it was what happens when we sleep, because this is who we are. We're the highest. We're the brightest. We're the loveliest. We're the angels. We're the ones flying around, flitting around, or just floating by if we want. We're doing all of this. And then morning comes. And we think of ourselves once again as being small and mundane, and we're not. We're part of that huge creative collective out there, and we're contributing to it, whether we realize it or not, in every thought we have, in every act of kindness, in everything we say and do. We're contributing to that energy. We just don't realize it, because when you wake up in the morning, it's like, another day. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah, we forget that we are those amazing, amazing beings right alongside with everybody else.
That's right. And I think that's so refreshing to realize we are one. We are there.
But we are we're, this is an illusion.
Mhm.
And we can get caught up in it. Obviously, I know I do. And you think you're just this small being. And when we go to sleep, that's when we're kind of released into being the actual powerful, amazing beings that we actually are. And then we get to, fly around, we get to do all kinds of stuff that we wouldn't even imagine or think we could do here in this physical body.
So good. It's called astral projection.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. So I loved how that made me feel. So I saved it because I like to go back to it and read it every now and then just to remind myself, I'm not as small as I think I am. I'm not as weak as I think I am. I am much more than just this vessel. And I get to remind myself of that. And so that's why I love getting these in my emails every morning, because it just starts off my day more.
Uplifted.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. So that was the big reading, which I liked. I liked sharing that. And hopefully everybody, who sees this is also, signing up. I mean, you can get them in your email too. And I think it helps. I know it helps me. It helps set the tone in the morning. There are times, yes, when I wake up and I'm laying in bed like, oh, okay, what now? I do say my gratitudes. Sometimes I just get stuck. So I get these emails and I'm like, oh, you know what? I feel better. Okay, it's going to be a good day.
Always good to do. Always good to do.
Yes, absolutely. So it's a short one today. We're actually kind of battening down the hatches for tropical depression Debbie to show up in the next 2 days. I think Friday. I think they'll show up, or yeah, Friday, Thursday night and through Friday, something like that. We'll get some good rain, much needed. Hopefully not too much flooding around. Set the tempo and ask the elementals that, not just
I
not
agree.
too much, not too much. So with that, my friends, we want to thank you for joining us in another Rev Talk. We want to remind you to be gentle with yourself and to be kind to yourself, and to remember that you are unique in all the universe. There will never be another just like you in all of space and time. You are powerful, you are cherished, you are loved. And without you, the song of the universe would be incomplete. Until next time, my friends, be well.
Be well.